So Kentucky is a no-fault state. Does that mean you can get in an accident and get away scot-free? Not exactly. My name is Matthew Carroll. I'm with Kentucky-Bred Insurance, and in today's video, we're going to learn what it means to be a no-fault state. If you get in an accident in Kentucky and you are injured, it makes no difference how it happened or who's at fault. Your personal auto insurance policy is going to pay the first $10,000 of your medical expenses. That's your injury protection, your personal injury protection. Even if you're sitting at a red light, you've done nothing wrong, you're a law-abiding citizen, and you get slammed in the rear end. And you're injured, your neck hurts, no fault of your own. Believe it or not, your car insurance is going to pay your first $10,000 in medical bills. That, in a nutshell, is what it means to be a no-fault state. And the same thing, if you're, let's say you're distracted while driving, or you blow through that stop sign for whatever reason, and you get in an accident and you hurt someone else in the other party, even if you say, hey, it's my fault, I'm so sorry, I would like to help you out, their auto insurance is going to pay their first $10,000 in medical expenses. Now later on and behind the scenes, the two insurance companies may settle up with one another, or what's called subrogate. So if it really was your fault and you did cause the damage, your car insurance company may go back and reimburse the company that originally had paid out. But nonetheless, to move things along quickly and to prevent you from getting bills and not being able to pay for them, your personal auto policy is going to pay your first $10,000 in medical expenses. Now, when there is an accident, someone is labeled at fault. Typically, it's whoever caused the accident. Often, when accidents happen, there's some type of essentially the fault will be split. So both parties assume some degree at fault. They were speeding, however, they caused the accident, so it's a 50-50 type of thing. Those things do happen. But when we run our clue reports or our loss history reports, that essentially is just a fancy way of saying when we check your history for accidents, we do see whether it was an at-fault accident or a not-at-fault accident. We also see, now those things will fall underneath collision, and we do see comprehensive claims such as vehicle thefts, roadside assistance, whether it's a towing or pop a lock to pull the keys out of your car. And we also see hail damage, things like that. Those are not at fault, of course, and they're comprehensive. But we do see collision accidents as at fault or not at fault. If you have an at fault, typically those hurt your rate pretty bad. It was your fault and you caused an accident. Makes sense. If it's a not at fault, those also hurt your insurance rate, although not quite as significantly or severe. If you've got a couple not at faults, it starts to hurt a bit more. I mean, it really does, because they don't want to see activity on your claims history. So to summarize, in Kentucky, we are a not at fault state, and what that means is each driver's auto insurance policy pays for their own injury, regardless of who caused the accident. As we had mentioned, the two insurance companies, the not at fault and the at fault, they may subrogate with one another to make things right, but each pays their own client quickly so that they can take care of their medical expenses and time out of work, so on and so forth. Also, as a bonus, if you're looking at your policy or it's up for renewal or review, make sure there is no deductible on your personal injury protection. If you see a $1,000 deductible or anything higher than a $1,000 deductible on your personal injury, I want you to call me, because your insurance agent did not do you any favors. By putting a deductible on your personal injury protection, it saves you a very minimal amount. It's peanuts, and you will laugh at how little it saves you, but it does cause you problems if you've been injured in an accident. It's not a good thing for you. So I hope you found some value in today's video. If you've had some crazy experiences with personal injury protection, be sure to leave a comment below. And as always, you can reach out to us for a review of your auto insurance policy. Thanks, and have a great day.